On March 17th, the Board of Commissioners held their first budget work session to review the anticipated revenues, expenditures, and requests for funding from the county's enterprise funds in the fiscal 2021 budget. Enterprise funds are primarily funded by service fees.
So today, it's our first day for an FY21 budget review, and we're starting with our enterprise funds. So as a quick reminder, enterprise funds are established for operations that have a defined customer base and are primarily funded by a service fee associated directly with the operation. So in a way, it's those who use the service or paying for the service. So starting with item number 1, the Water and Sewer Fund, I'll begin with the operating budget.
The Water and Sewer budget has proposed $48.1 million to cover operating costs, including requests for 8 new positions, such as a new line maintenance crew, a utility locator, and maintenance technician, as well as funding for the cybersecurity program. A fee increase is anticipated.
So the county's water and sewer budget has a proposed budget for next year of $41.8 million. Based on current rates, the proposed budget is out of balance by $2 million, so a fee increase is being proposed. This fund pays for both the operating cost and that includes 170 full-time equivalent positions. Actually 8 new positions that are being requested, and 4 of these positions would make up a new line maintenance crew consisting of a supervisor and 3 line maintenance operators. In addition to this, Utilities is requesting a general utility worker, and that would be in the central region is where it would be performing their duties. A utilities locator, and that's to keep up with the growing demands, especially related to Miss Utilities. And then a maintenance technician 2 in the southern region. And then after that, starting with the cleaning, digesters, reactors, and septage receiving, these are different items. Some are new, some are increases above what we're currently doing, and items that are needed just to keep our utilities system up and running. So new for next year is we're requesting that the enterprise funds contribute towards our cybersecurity program. And that will allow us to hire an additional cybersecurity position, and it will also put in multi-functioning software into effect to make our system safer. And then at the top of the next page, you'll see a new request, and these are capital items that we would lease. So these are new. We also have a list of replacement. We do replacements items every year, so we like to call this adding to the fleet. So they are requesting 5 items. The asset value of all 5 totals $356,400, and the impact in next year's budget would be $38,400 because we would do a 5-year lease on these items.
The Inspection and Review Fund covers inspections, enforcements, codes, permitting, architectural and archaeological review, and a technology fee for permitting software. The proposed budget is $4,921,000 and is in balance.
So the Inspection and Review Fund is used to manage the building inspections and developer plan reviews for county residents, excluding those who reside in the towns because the towns handle their own operations. We actually work probably most closely with PGM to develop the estimates on these because this fund is one that is mainly based on activity. So for FY 2021, the proposed budget is $4,921,500, and this fund has 25.4 full-time equivalent positions. So the pie chart on this page shows the breakout of the proposed inspection fund. The majority of the fund is inspections and enforcements, followed by codes and permits. A small red slice for planning division, which covers site design and architectural review as well as archaeological review, which is always hard to say in the same sentence. And then lastly, we have our technology fee. And so that accounts for all the costs that are associated with implementing and operating our new permitting software known as Energov. The proposed budget for this fund is currently in balance.
The landfill operating fund pays for all operating costs for the landfill, as well as closing costs. The fund is primarily funded through the tipping fee. Because this year is out of balance, the tipping fee could be adjusted.
The landfill FY21 proposed budget has a total budget of $10,232,100. The landfill operation was established as an enterprise fund for the purpose of charging user fees to the customers of the landfill in order to recover 100% of the cost. The fund pays for all related operating costs and provides a reserve for future landfill expansion as well as closing costs. The FY21 budget includes funding for just under 40 full-time equivalent positions. Currently, the budget is not in balance. It's out of balance by $340,000. To cover this cost, a rate increase will need to be done from right now it's a $75 tipping fee to $78 tipping fee.
The Environmental Service Fund covers recycling and environmental programs and funding for 31 positions. 2 new positions are being requested this year. This year's fund is out of balance, which could require a fee increase.
Tab 5 is the Environmental Service Fund. That is a total budget of $7,467,500 in the proposed budget for FY21. This fund was established as an enterprise fund to account for environmental programs such as recycling, litter control, hazardous waste, and other related environmental programs. The fund is supported 100% by fees and charges, the most prominent being the environmental service fee. The FY21 proposed budget includes funding for just under 31 full-time equivalent positions, and it also includes 2 new positions for next year's budget, which we'll go to in a second. The fund right now is out of balance by $262,000 or $261,900, which will require a rate increase. To fund this, we would need to raise the $119 fee to $124 fees.
The Watershed Protection and Restoration Fund is supported through the Stormwater Remediation Fee. The fund covers stormwater management plan and stream and wetland restoration activities.
So the county's Watershed Protection and Restoration Fund covers costs related to implementing our local stormwater management plans as well as stream and wetland restoration activities. So the revenues for this are generated primarily by a stormwater remediation fee, which is charged annually to each improved property within the county. The Watershed Fund has a proposed budget of $5,631,600 for next year and pays for 36.9 positions. The budget for next year, the baseline is out of balance, $702,400. We do have new request of $23,200, and then we would be using fund balance for some one-time items. So overall, the projected deficit at the current rate is $725,600. And we would need to propose a rate increase in order to balance this fund.
The Recreation Fund covers leisure activities for residents and fluctuates each year depending on program participation. The fund is in balance.
The next one is the Recreation Fund proposed budget for FY21, which is a proposed budget of $2,439,600. The Recreation Enterprise Fund manages the recreational and leisure time activities for county residents to include classrooms, youth sports leagues, open programs, special population programs, school community center programs, gymnastic programs, swimming pool programs, special events, and summer/day camps. Program revenues and expenditures will fluctuate from year to year based on program participation. Right now, the fund is in balance, so there is no additional things that the commissioners would need to do, but we were able to get this in balance by doing several changes.
The operating fund covers public access television, media operations, and IT help and zone support.
Yeah, thank you.
If not, the last fund we have to review with you today is the cable franchise operations located in tab 8. So this is actually a special revenue fund, not an enterprise fund, as we do not charge a fee for the service, but we do dedicate the fees we receive for certain purposes. Most of our special revenue funds are grant related, and we'll review those on another day, but we usually like to take a little deeper dive into this one. So the revenue estimate is based on the number of local subscribers in your area, and it pays for the video production of public TV and funds our media operations, as well as part of our IT division that supports our website development, our help desk, and phone support.
To watch the full video of the work session, click on CCGTV at www.charlescountymd.gov.